Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie. Today I have a sneak peek from Diamond Art Club to share with you. This is one of their new releases this weekend. Thanks to Diamond Art Club for sending this over. My hope is that this is going to help you decide if you want this to be on your shopping list for the weekend. And we're going to take a look at everything about this kit from top to bottom. So the artwork I have to share with you today is called Lyra's Farewell and is by Moonbound Studios. Moonbound Studio is known for having this really ethereal, really fantastical artwork that's really haunting and beautiful. It's a lot of this kind of vibe, lots of dark colors, often a rainbow at night and a moon, you know, very much with the namesake. And there's something about this particular artwork, especially just from the name, Lyra's Farewell, that feels very sweet, like very, I don't know, like evocative or something. How many other words can I throw at you here? It just, something about this artwork really called to me and just seemed really pretty. So we're going to take a look at this. If you're newer to Diamond Art Club, I'm going to give you a really thorough look at things like the features of the box, the toolkit, and all of that. If you're really just here to see the render and the special drill placement, I get it. It's fine. I'll see you later in the video, okay? But for those of you that want to get a good look at the whole thing, let's get started. So we are looking at a large kit, friends, like big panel style, 69.9 by 116.7 centimeters. This is a big kit, especially compared to a lot of what Diamond Art Club has. 27.6 by 46.1 inches. Yeah, it's big. We're also going to have square drills, so you're going to get the max amount of detail possible. Colors wise, 55 colors, which is not too crazy. 2 ABs, 1 frosted, 2 fairy dust diamonds, over 130,000 diamonds in this kit. We'll go through all of those special drills together in a little bit so I can show you what those all are. Beginners, props to you if you're more new to this craft and this is the first kit you're tackling, but I will have some beginner videos linked below, including a 101 how to diamond paint kind of video, among others, that you could take a look at, but they also do write out some instructions for you. Here are your kit contents. We're going to go through all of that. And then last, I just wanted to point out that they do put the name, the artwork at the bottom of the box, which is just handy for storage purposes, and then finding the kit that you're looking for without having to actually take all the boxes out to look at the front. It's the little things, really. But anyway, if you're brand new to Diamond Art Club and thinking of making your very first purchase, and if you'd like to save 20%, I have a discount code you can use. It's my name, Katie, K-A-T-I-E, and the number 20. That is an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you use it. There's no pressure. You're going to see some other discount codes in this video. I would just suggest taking advantage and save a bit of money on your purchase. So, all right, let's look at the toolkit first here. Diamond Art Club's toolkits, I feel like, have a little bit more to offer than your really basic stripped down toolkit you otherwise tend to get. For example, you get a pen that is a bit more ergonomic. It's got a little bit more to it shape-wise and stuff compared to like just a basic thin pink pen. It also comes preloaded with a clear wax and the name Twist. You just give this a twist and the wax will start coming out the end like you see there. If you happen to run out of what's in there, they do give you some extra, and if you twist this back the opposite direction, you can load more wax in there, and that's what they give you. They do also give you some of their classic pink art wax if you prefer that. They're, pretty similar in terms of texture. They put a 4-placer in the end, a plastic 4-placer, and it is removable. They give you a 7-placer as well you can swap in if you prefer. This also does fit the metal multi-placers that Diamond Art Club sells. You just want to make sure that you're getting the ones that are push-in and not twist-in. Baggies, you can store some of your leftover diamonds in those. And then my favorite of the toolkit upgrades has got to be the trays. I really enjoy how much larger they are than a standard tray. You can fit a lot of diamonds in here, which is nice for large pieces and for multi-placing. It also comes with a removable stopper and a sliding lid and has these like cutouts at the top and bottom that make these stackable. So if you end up with a bunch of these and want to kit up into them, you can do that. All right, so that's your toolkit. And then let's see what our colors look like and our treasure quest card as well. So there's helpful things on the inside of this envelope too we'll talk about. So here's our treasure quest card. We got a silver. It's been a minute since I've gotten a silver card. These are they're a collectible for one, and then they're also part of a secondary rewards program. These have redemption codes on the back. Once you get various combinations of the different tiers of cards, you can redeem them for things like gift cards or a custom diamond painting. Now, this kit came with a silver, but if you get this kit, it might also come with silver. It's more likely to come with a bronze card. Those are the most common. But it could also come with one of the rarer cards, which it goes bronze, silver, gold, and black, with black being the rarest. So anyway, save those up. And then on the inside of this pamphlet, or this envelope rather, just a couple quick things to point out. First is that they have a VIP Facebook group, which you can join once you've made your first purchase. We also have, they have an app, where you can get 20% off your first app purchase. And you could be strategic about it if you wanted to, use my code on the website first and then use on the app next. But yeah, that's some helpful stuff there. And then our colors and stickers here. Well, first, here's a look at the original artwork. It's really pretty. I'm curious to see, I'm guessing we're gonna have a lot of confetti in the flowers, maybe some color blogging in the background and in her dress. We'll see. We have 55 colors in this one, lots of purples, blues, and some pinks. It's going to be very, very, very pretty in that sense. I love this color palette, so this is right up my alley in that way. The code you see on the right-hand side is going to be the DMC code for that color. Most diamond painting companies use this color code system. It comes from the DMC brand of floss and cross stitch. Diamond Art Club puts their special drills at the end. So we have Z is fairy dust, M is frosted, AB is AB. And then just quickly wanted to mention, they have a lot of 6000s range colors in this one. 6000s range colors are colors that are not in the DMC color code system. They're actually colors that Diamond Art Club has created as drills to fill gaps in the DMC color code system. Since Diamond Art Club makes all their diamonds in-house, they're able to do stuff like this. And, I think it's actually very handy because it lets them get the diamond painting that much closer to the original artwork. And there's some color families that are definitely more lacking in terms of what they have to offer. I know purple is a big culprit, some blues, but anyway. Now, this is not all going to fit in frame because, again, it is huge. So what I'm going to do is just unroll it, show you sections of it here, and then I will put in a picture in just a little bit. But right off the bat, look at that moon. That's huge. Okay, that's my hand. This is a big kit, my friends. This is a big painting that looks so good. There's got to be special drills in there, right? I love how, you kind of have to be looking at it just right to see, but there's little silhouettes of some of these figures in the background. Oh, here's a bigger one that you see in a lot of Moonbound's artwork. This whole color scheme is stunning. I love it. And then we have our character here that I assume is Lyra, for Lyra's farewell. And then these little skeleton cats are so pretty. They're so cute. And I meant to go and look at the artist's website to see if Moonbound talks in more detail about this piece, if there's a story behind it, who is she saying farewell to. It's a very poignant piece. And you know what? Normally, I am not someone that gravitates towards artwork that has skulls or skeletons in it, but there's something about Moonbound's artwork in particular that this doesn't creep me out at all. It feels just very stylized and feels very, especially in this context, it just feels very sweet. I really like it a lot, and the way that she just does this in such a beautifully ethereal way. I don't know what it is, but it works for me. All right. This is a big kit. This is a large and in charge canvas, guys. This is big. So I'm going to put up a picture on the screen of the whole thing in frame. If you would like to see how this all looks, I'll do my best to get you a decent shot at this. It's always a challenge for me to find decent lighting here as I film in the evenings, but we will get there. Let's go through the features again for those of you that are newer to this company. So canvas material. I really do like Diamond Art Club's canvas material. How to describe it? It's really soft on the back, almost not plush. That's not the right word, but it's It's different than like any other canvas material I feel like you typically see out there. The weight is nice, but really most importantly is like it just lays flat well. It holds diamonds well. That's what I really care about. We have poured glue that is very sticky. I feel like maybe I'm crazy, maybe it's a weather thing. I feel like their glue has been a little bit stickier in a good way more recently with the past like couple releases I've unboxed. So I wonder if that's deliberate or again, if it's a climate thing. Anyway, we have a thick plastic cover. We also have perforated sections with lines to help you see the edges. And if you want to work within these and just have a designated area to work within, you could just give this a little tug and it'll split along that perforation. Honestly, I ignore them. I like to make my own section sizes and make it real even and stuff, but it's a feature if you want to use that. Legend at the top left and bottom right. I am going to strongly suggest that if you are going to sit and work on this kit, use the stickers that it came with, because having to go and find the legend every time you need to find the symbol on a kit this big when you're in the middle, it's going to be a nightmare. Use those stickers for sure. Here at the bottom left, we have thumbnail, size, title, and copyright. This piece is legally licensed by Diamond Art Club from Moonbound Studios, which means that Moonbound Studio has given permission for the use of this artwork and is being compensated for it as well. And you'll see that this is the case with all of Diamond Art Club's kits. So I appreciate that they're trying to do right by artists. Here we have socials and another discount code. And your kit does come with a lifetime warranty. As long as you're the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you're covered under that lifetime warranty, which includes things like if you were to run out of a drill color or run into an issue with your kit, you can contact customer support and they'll take you from there. So looking up close, the symbol clarity is pretty good. We are looking at a good amount of confetti down here at the bottom, but it's not too out of control. Here's our first skelecat. Some confetti in there, but also some color blocking. Confetti is where you have kind of like here, a lot of color changes in small areas. So you'll probably be doing more single placing and changing the color in your tray out more often. The opposite of confetti is color blocking, and I will get you a really good example when we get back up to the moon, because there was just a ton of color blocking there. But with florals like we have here, it's pretty common that you'll see those have a lot of confetti, florals that is, or landscapes. Here's our other skelecat. Here's Lyra. Let's see how her face looks. That looks really good. Okay, so keep in mind up close, like, yeah, it's very pixelated, but also I feel like that's really not bad. Like you could still see like her face and the sweetness in her face. And when you're stepping back to look at the whole thing, I think it's gonna come together really well. There's some color blocking here, like in the background and in the bridge. Here's these like silhouettes of characters here in the background. And then as we get into the sky over here, this is where we're getting into color blocking central. So color blocking right here in the moon, literal blocks of the same color. You're going to be able to use a multi-placer if you want. You will have that color in your tray for longer. It's just generally going to go more quickly. And then some of this background also has some color blocking too. So you know what? I would not let the size be a huge deterrent to you, given that from what I'm seeing, there really is a decent amount of color blocking in at least half this canvas. And so I think it's going to go faster than you might otherwise expect and maybe not feel as intimidating. But we can't dress this up, right? Like this is a big kit. This is going to be, I think, probably a little bit of a longer term project, but sometimes that is actually nice to have a project going on. I just started a big project, a recent new release from DAC, and it's big for me and it has a lot of confetti. And it's actually kind of fun because I haven't done a really big kit like that in a while. We are true to size. I wasn't totally reading off the numbers, but out loud to you, but we are true to size on this one, you guys. So let's take a look at these diamonds. You guys sent some good juju to me in the past about being able to pack this back up after we're done okay, because once I take this out of here, it's going to be a whole thing to get it repacked back up. But we'll make it work. As much as I would love to say, oh, well, this just means I have to kit it up right away. No. Yesterday, I just kitted up a giant painting. I can't add another one to the mix. But this color palette, I'm telling you, blues, purples, a little bit of pinks, and these like deep pinkish reds. Yeah, this is really what you're going to see from Moonbound kits for the most part. As I mentioned, these are going to be square drills to give us the maximum amount of detail. If you didn't know, square drills are actually slightly smaller than round drills are. So in a 4x4 centimeter section of diamonds, if it's square drills, exact same rendering, there's going to be more square drills that fit in that space than round. So that's why you actually do get more detail when a piece is done with square drills instead of round. Square drills also, they're going to be a little bit more, they can be fickle. They really need to be consistent in size and shape, which diamond art clubs usually are very, very good quality and tend to be very consistent in size and shape and have really minimal trash drills. This matters because square drills sit up flush next to each other on all sides. So if there are issues with trash, like diamonds that have little tabs sticking off the side, or if there's some that are bigger than others, that kind of thing, that's an issue with square drills because there's not a lot of wiggle room. It's gonna crowd the drills around it and make them pop if there just simply is not space for them there. But yeah, DAC I feel like has some of the best square drills on the market. I think part of that is because they make them in-house and can make adjustments and improvements. Now here's our first special drill. It's an AB 3609. We have a light pink AB, 2 bags of it. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These get their name from the northern lights and have a really sparkly iridescent coating that's going to grab some of the colors of the drills around it. It's going to stand out more than some of the other special drills that we'll see. Like we'll see some fairy dust soon that'll be a little more subtle, but that light pink AB is our first special drill we're seeing. And we will go through the canvas together and see where each of these special drills has been charted. Now, the majority of this canvas, the drills we've looked at so far have all been these darker colors for the most part, and that's because so much of this canvas is dark, and it makes sense that Diamond Art Club wouldn't do a bunch of special drills in all those dark colors. But that is going to make these special drills pop against them even more. Here's our first fairy dust color, Z3746. It's a really pretty purple color. Now, fairy dust diamonds have a pearlescent finish. It's like someone brushed a fine glitter, like mica powder on the tops of these diamonds, and it gives them a subtle shimmery effect. This is my favorite kind of special drill that Diamond Art Club has. I love the shimmery subtlety of it. And especially against, like I said, those dark background colors, that shimmer is really gonna stand out in a nice way, but not like in an as in-your-face way as ABs would. Here's our next AB, is another shade of pink. This one's just a little bit darker, AB 603. So the iridescent coating on those. Occasionally, when they make these, sometimes you will see ones where it's like the AB coating accidentally got on the bottom. It's not probably popping up there. On the bottom of the diamond instead of the top. But Diamond Art Club typically gives you plenty of extra so that if there are issues like unusable drills like that, you don't have to use them. You have extra to work with. Our last strand here, it's got to have a lot of special drills in it, right? Yeah, okay. Here's our next fairy dust color. We have 2 good-sized bags of this one. It's a gorgeous deep blue, Z3842. You can really, really see that shimmery coating popping. I feel like the darker the fairy dust color, the more that shimmeriness is going to pop. It's just absolutely delicious. And then we have our frosted diamond, M5200. Now, frosted diamonds are designed to look like frosted glass, and they're really interesting. Diamond Art Club just recently launched these, and they have a matte finish, and they're not really faceted. It's kind of just like a domed finish on the top. It's really unique and really pretty. I've done one kit that had a handful of frosted diamonds. It was a blue color. It was in Dark Lilith by Margaret Morales a little while back. And the effect is really unique and really neat. So I have a good sized bag of this white frosted diamond, and that's the last of our special drills. As far as where these are going to be charted, give me just a moment to look ahead of you since this is such a big canvas. I don't think this one is going to be as tricky to find special drill placement, but even still, just to make it easier on both of us, I'm going to take a look and I'll be right back. Okay, so just as a reminder, we have the blue and the purple fairy dust colors. We have the white frosted diamond, and then we have the 2 shades of pink ABs. Now, the darker of the 2 pink AB colors is going to be in these flowers. It's this... let me see in camera, how's that look? It looks like a true pink, like a bubblegum pink. like this layer in each of the flowers, that's the darker pink AB that we're going to see in each of those all throughout, including here and so on and so forth. Now, the blue fairy dust, that one that I was kind of like drooling over a little bit, this is actually going to be, there's these patches of blue all throughout this field of flowers, and that is going to be that blue fairy dust color. Now let's see. Yeah, in the original artwork, it doesn't necessarily like pop out at you, but there is just kind of this sense of, I don't know, it's kind of a magic feeling. And so I think that blue fairy dust, that deep blue fairy dust, is going to look really nice. Up close, just to give you an example, it's this symbol, the little like diagonal line on the blue background. That's our blue fairy dust color. And so that's all throughout this field. Now the purple fairy dust, the kind of darker purple, that's in a couple of these purple spots in the background, a couple of these really dark purple flowers. It's not all these lighter purple colors, just a couple of darker spots here and here. And then it's actually this dark purple on the underside of the skelecat's legs. It's right here as well. Speaking of special drills in our little skeleton cat, this is where our frosted diamonds are going to be. It's this white color. How perfect is that though? Like that white frosted drill effect in like this skeleton that has this really like semi-transparent glowy look. That is chef's kiss perfect. I love it. Okay, so yes, that true white color, including like along the spine, the ribs, and the white in the tail, that's all our white frosted diamond. And then the light pink AB is this light pink AB, or this light pink color, kind of has this outline right here. There's a batch of it right here. It's going along the cat's spine right here, this light pink color. It's back here on the cat's back leg a little bit. And then we also have a line of the dark purple fairy dust going through this purple shade that's kind of part of the glow around the cat. Then we have some more of the light pink AB going up here. And then also, if you see the little white magic motes sprinkled all throughout, like around the cat, that is also going to be the white frosted diamond. The magic motes you see up here as we're getting into the sky around the butterflies, little white dots, that's going to be our white frosted diamond as well. These butterflies have the light pink AB in them. All three of these do. And there continues to be some of that dark blue fairy dust in some of these blue areas up here. Let's hop over to Lyra and our other skeleton cat. We have the same thing going on here color-wise. We have white frosted diamonds in the skeleton parts of this cat, as well as just a little bit of the light pink AB. There's some light pink ABs here, like around the eyes, and a bunch of the dark purple fairy dust and some of these dark purple colors, including here. Actually, there's some of the dark purple in its back too. I missed that in the other skeleton cat. That really dark purple color is, a good amount of that is the dark purple fairy dust. We have some of the dark blue fairy dust around it too. And then Lyra, hold on a second. Okay, I thought I had the special drills wrong for a second. Okay, so like these light pink colors here on her shoulder and then the sprinkling around her head, that's the darker pink AB color. And otherwise, there's not really other special drills in her, which is fine. Just an observation. Hopping back over here, these light pink shades and these flower petals, that light pink is going to be the light pink AB. And no, the dark pink AB. Sorry, I was like, I have that wrong. The dark pink AB. My bad. And these flower petals. More white magic motes. Again, that's the white frosted diamond. And then this butterfly has the light pink ABs and there's light pink ABs here and here. Let's take a look in the night sky and see what we've got special drills wise up here. So, watching for glare. Make sure I don't try to point things out to you in glare. These butterflies have light pink ABs in them, kind of those medium pink tones. And then let me just check the background for special drills. Okay, not really. I wasn't sure. Some more light pink ABs in this butterfly. And then in the moon, this whole color here. So there's like this lighter pink color in the center, or this, sorry, slightly darker pink color in the center. And then this whole chunk of light pink here, that is all the light pink AB. You're just going to be color blocking that light pink AB like crazy. So that moon is going to sparkle quite a lot. And then the white, it's not all of the white, because like some of these colors look white, but they're not. Like these colors almost look white, but they're not. It's not the same shade as like this plus sign. This plus sign, that's our white frosted diamond. So that's sprinkled. It's not the white part of the moon, but it's like the magic motes, and maybe some of these are supposed to be stars against the background. I was curious to see if they would have put any of the dark blue or purple fairy dust colors up here. Oh, I see some of the dark blue fairy dust actually right here, this patch, and a little bit right there, but I don't see any of that purple fairy dust up here at all. Just a couple spots for the dark blue. And then more sprinkles of the white frosted. I think the white frosted, this might be one of my favorite uses of frosted diamonds that I've seen from Diamond Art Club yet. I think that the white frosted diamonds in the skeleton cats is like, I want to sound like I'm blowing smoke. I think it's really perfect. Like I was gonna be like, oh, it's inspired. That sounds like really pretentious. But no, I think it's perfect. I think the effect of those frosted diamonds, was it here? Like this effect for these like glowy semi-transparent skeleton cats, like is that not really perfect? I love that. It's far from the first time I've seen frosted diamonds in a DAC kit, and it's not the first time I've seen placement of frosted diamonds that I really like, but this is my favorite. I think that's so beautifully done. Really, really beautifully done. And overall, I like the special drill placement in this one. I think it's really going to be pretty. And again, those fairy dust colors, especially like all throughout this area down here, they're going to have just a nice pop against the non-special drill dark color background. It's going to make, I feel like, this field of flowers that much more enjoyable and special to work on, where otherwise I would look at this and go, I'm going to get bored working on just huge swaths of flowers because landscapes don't always really call my name, but something about this context of it, I think it's going to be all right. So this is Lyra's Farewell, and is by Moonbound Studios and Diamond Art Club. This is a big canvas, you guys, at 69.9 by 116.7 centimeters, but just 55 colors, a really manageable number of colors by comparison. Now, this kit, along with the other new releases, is going to be coming out tomorrow, which is Saturday, October 11th at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Not October 11th, October 18th. How are we halfway through October? I don't understand the flow of time and where it is going. Saturday, October 18th, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. That's the general release time. Now, if you're in the Diamond or Ruby tier of the rewards program, you do get a half an hour early access window to shop, and that starts at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. But as a rule, Diamond Art Club does hold back stock for the general release. So if this does sell out, which I don't know, the size point can increase the cost, and so that might put it out of some people's budget. But that said, Moonbound Studio tends to be a pretty popular artist at Diamond Art Club, so this is not me pushing FOMO. You know, that is not what I like to do here. But if this is a must-have for you, I just want to make sure you have all the information. So I would suggest setting an alarm and be logged into your account. You could start refreshing on the new arrival section a couple minutes early, and they will usually populate. So anyway, first impressions are really, really solid on this one, guys. It might be my favorite of the Moonbound Studios that Diamond Art Club has come out with so far. And just in terms of like how it looks, the overall artwork, I think this is going to be a good one. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. Is this going to be on your must-have shopping list for the weekend, on your wish list for someday, or just one you're going to enjoy vicariously through others? Either way, though, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I invite you to subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos from me. You'll see unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies here, as well as weekly whip and chats if you want some company while you're crafting on Monday mornings, and other diamond painting related stuff. So I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy shopping this weekend, and have a day and a week that's as wonderful as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.